Hey guys, this is Sonia of Sonia W Coaching, and I am so excited that you're here because we're going to talk about why rest is so important. But before I do that, let me introduce myself. Hey guys, my name is Sonia of Sonia W Coaching, where we help overwhelmed, multi-passionate women learn how to acknowledge, execute, and win their dreams. We're all about making dreams meet reality here at Sonia W Coaching. Now, I was thinking about this for a while because one of the things that I actually struggle with is rest. And I had to take a stand this year because I was doing so much to really look at what rest means and what Sabbathing means and what that means for me in my life. And I think it's so important for so many reasons. And there actually is scientific reasons, not just because the Lord said so, right? And I think that should be enough. But surprisingly, it isn't. And, it is what it is. But one verse that really hit home for me in this, when I really got it, was Mark 2:27. And it says, "Then he said to them," and this is Jesus speaking to, I think it was the Pharisees or somebody. I don't know who he's talking to. He's talking to some people, okay? And it says, "The Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath." And if you read the context of the story, he was up against some religious folks, and they were like, "Oh, you're doing all this work on the Sabbath. Why aren't you following the Sabbath rules? Why aren't you doing this and doing that?" And Jesus kind of challenged them because they harp on certain rules and then forgot about the others. And they were forgetting about the reason for the rules. The reason for the Sabbath was not just to have another rule to follow, another thing that you have to do, or another thing to prove that you don't know God. It was actually there on purpose because God knew that we needed time to replenish ourselves. The Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. The Sabbath was made because God knew that we needed that rest. God knew that if we continue to work and work and work and work and work, we will eventually break down. Because our bodies are finite. Our brains can only take so much. So God in his infinite wisdom put in place this rule so that we can take regular intervals of rest throughout our life. And what's so funny is that science actually proves this to be true. A lot of scientific research shows that rest, while you're sleeping, you're actually regenerating your muscles. You're actually putting dreams and not dreams, but you're putting memories together, and your brain is actually working while you're sleeping. This is the time where your brain makes new connections, where it kind of pulls memories and brings them together coherently. There's so much happening while we're sleeping. Rest is so key because we need it to replenish who we are. We need it to replenish our minds. All of this is spoken about in science, and God started it in the Bible. So it's just so key. And then and I love this because God even, what's the word I want? He even demonstrated it in how he did things. When he created the world, he did something every day for 6 days. And then on the 7th day, he took time to rest and actually look at everything that he did and declare it good. I think if God did it, we should probably do it as well. That we should take a moment to step back and reflect and say, yes, that was good. So that's why rest is so important. It's a time for us to replenish who we are. It's a time for us to rejuvenate and to reset all the things that were going on in our life, good and bad. And also, God told us to. So anyway, I hope that this was helpful for you. Really take rest seriously. And one fun thing that I love to do, I always talk about Sabbath Chronicles every Sabbath, every Saturday, and that's the day that I choose to rest. So go ahead and hashtag Sabbath Chronicles or something like that on Instagram, or even in the comments below. Let me know how you take a moment to rest. All right? If you like this content, if you love it, if it's doing something for you, go ahead and like the video. Comment if if you have any questions. And for the ultimate win, if you really like this, if you really are learning from this and you want more, subscribe so I know it's real. All right, guys, have a great day wherever you are.